What's up, guys? It's McNulty here. Welcome back to the channel. I hope you guys are all doing well. And today we have got a Covenant summon. We've got the Covenant portal, which is opened. And interestingly, we have what looks like Nautica's cousin. She just disappeared. She was a bit shy there. Carta, so she's available for the first time. And then we have a nice new 4-star in here, Bonechill. And we've got Rustbeak, who looks like he should be from the Owls, but in fact, he is a construct hero. So we're going to have a look at these three heroes today, give them a bit of a breakdown, give them their due, just desserts, whatever the hell you want to call it. But we're going to start off with Carta, because she's, of course, the featured hero. She's the one that everybody is all going to be writing home about. And she is pretty awesome looking. I mean, Nautica was obviously the epitome of everything that the constructs have been building up to, and Carta seems to be no different. I think she's got some kind of like squid, so like her legs are wrapped around the map, so she's like the cartographer. That's hence the name Carta, I guess. Nautica was just absolutely insane. I absolutely love the art on these ones. Anyways, we're getting distracted. So Carta, she is a dark hero, and she is of the wizard class. So that gives her the chance to deal extra damage per buff, per each active buff. So that is a pretty decent family bonus that she gets. She's also of the construct family, so members of the family have the construct core, and you can see she's got the repair core as well. So nothing different than what we had with Nautica. When the repair core is fully charged, boosts the health of all allies by 25%. So we've seen it before, Carter. We have seen it before. So what else can you do? What else can this chickie do? In terms of stats, let's just have a quick look. She's running a team power of 1,040. So again, nothing new. The power creep continues, the saga continues, and the heroes keep getting stronger. We all know about that. But she does have some pretty decent stats, just saying. Very good HP, actually. Nearly 2,000 on the HP. I mean, with max limit breaks and emblems, that's like 2,600, which is humongous. And her special skill, which is what we all want to know, is called Unerring Course. So she recovers 45% health for all allies. Seems very similar to her cousin, or whatever we're calling Nautica. She lifts the latest cleansable status ailment from all allies and randomly distributes them on all enemies. So it's like a Lady Loki effect, but she's got a decent size heal. So far, I'm not the hugest fan of that. I don't think that there's anything insane about that. And I might take a bit of flack for this, but I think Nautica's a bit better so far. So what else can she do? All allies get 24% mana generation increase for 3 turns. Alright, so she is a healer and a cleanser. She's not just a cleanser, but she lifts the ailments and transfers them onto the opposing allies. We have seen this with Lady Loki before, I'm just saying, and Lady Loki was not a very effective hero. I thought she was going to be a lot better than she was. I'm just saying. I think Carta has got a lot to live up to. I mean, we just went up in our last war against a team with about, it must have been 15 to 20 Nautica tanks, and they were all running blue tanks, and we got absolutely decimated. We just got our asses handed to us in a big way, and I think it's definitely down to Nautica and how effective she is. But with Carta, I don't think we're going to be seeing the same thing. She's basically just a healer cleanser, and it's nice that she transfers the ailment onto the enemies, but yeah, that's all it is. It's nice. And nice is, average. B grade, average, nice. She's a good healer, but that's about all she's doing. So that's a bit unfortunate. I know she gets the bonus from the repair core. She gets to boost the health of everybody, and that is cool as well. But then Nautica's just doing everything better. So, yeah, I don't know. Anyway, let's go ahead and we'll have a little look at the 4-star before I say something that is going to cause one of you guys to come around to my house and sew my mouth shut. That's an interesting thought. Okay, so Bonechill. Bonechill is a 4-star hero. and we are sorely lacking 4-star heroes. So I'm really glad to see that we've got a 4-star hero in this portal. He is of the fighter class, which is decent because it gives him the chance to revive. And he is of the construct family. So he gets the construct core. His is a destructive core. Nice to see. So with a fully charged destructive core, he's going to deal 180% damage to all enemies. Damage is obviously scaled by the amount of charge in the core. So that's 180% damage on top of whatever else is going to be going on in this guy's special. I can see right away he's benefiting from the attack up ether power as well. So at the start of the battle, he's going to be increasing his attack by 20%. So I'm a fan of the core. I'm a fan of the fighter class, and I'm a massive fan of the attack up as well. So far, so good. In terms of stats, I would always leave the max limit breaks and emblems on for these heroes just so you can tell how good they are. And he is pretty damn good. Although he's decided to pretty damn disappear, which is pretty damn annoying. So we're going to pretty damn much go back in and we'll have a look at him again. Sorry. Okay, so anyway, yeah, like I was saying, he is looking pretty damn good. Now, in terms of the special skill, we have it right here. It's called Frost and Rime. Whatever. Frost and Rime. So he's running at fast speed, and at fast speed, he's going to deal 240% damage to the target and nearby enemies. So hit 3, 240% damage, plus the 180% damage that he's stored up in his construct core. Then the target and nearby enemies get negative 34% defense against special skills for 4 turns. The caster and nearby allies get 86% against defense against nature for 3 turns. Oh, why do you disappoint me, Bonechill? Okay, so the problem with this guy is that he's not hitting hard enough right off the bat. 240% to the target and nearby. At fast speed, yes, it's probably in line with everybody else, but we need him to be just a little bit more powerful. And I get that he's getting the passive from his core, which is cool. So I don't think that he's a weak hero. Not by any stretch of the imagination is this guy a weak 4-star hero. But there needs to be a bigger amount in terms of the follow-up skill. So the target nearby getting 34% defense decrease against special skills is nice, but again, we don't like the word nice because it pretty much means terrible. So yeah, we need a bigger decrease, and that is what I hate about this last little bit. The caster and nearby getting 86% defense against nature for 3 turns. We've seen this so many times with heroes. That last bit on the card where they get an increase against fire or defense against nature or whatever it might be. It feels like they just tack that onto heroes when they're trying to beef up and what they know is kind of a lackluster special. So we need epics in this game that are just going to be team destroying absolute beasts that you can take into your wars and they can go up against some of the hardcore heroes in the game. I mean, to be honest with you guys, Empires and Puzzles is not the only game that I play. There are quite a few other games I'm playing, but the epic heroes in some of those games are probably, and I'm going to go out on a limb here and say, a lot more usable than some of the epics are becoming in this game. So just before the power creep goes too far and before we have no chance of using epic heroes against 5-star heroes, you got to, if you're going to release an epic in a brand new portal like the Covenant heroes, that epic better be bloody good. He better be able to take out, pretty much all of the legendaries that have gone in all of the other portals before him that are just like this season 1, season 2 portals, that kind of thing. And does Bonechill do that? No. Hell no, he doesn't. He's pretty good. I could see you using him as part of a ice attack team, or potentially using him defensively in the 4-star tournaments. I think he'd probably be pretty good there. But otherwise, yeah, I'm just a little bit disappointed. I think he needs to be hitting harder. That needs to be 300% damage to the target and nearby, and negative 50, negative 44% defense against special skills, and then just leave the nature defense out. Just leave it out. I mean, it's okay if you're using him as part of a defensive team, but then you just don't bring nature and it doesn't have any effect. And I know nature's the holy element, the stronger element against blue heroes. Don't get me wrong. This is like not my first day playing, but still, all I'm trying to say is this hero, these 4 stars, I like that you're releasing them, but they need to be better. Anyway, that's enough said about Bonechill. I do think he is a good hero, but he's not a great hero. He's a missed opportunity, unfortunately, and he looks absolutely insane. And then moving on to our 3-star, which is Rustbeak. And this is the one that I managed to pull with my 3 free tokens. So I haven't had a look at him yet, but we will now. So Rustbeak, a new 3-star construct hero. So he gets a construct core as well, and he gets the repair core. So again, with the fully charged repair core, boosts the health of all allies by 25%. Healing is scaled by the amount of charge in the core. That is awesome, actually, to have a 3-star with that effect. I'm really happy about that. And then the ether talent, ailment immunity. Again, super happy. That's probably one of the best ether talents. At the start of the battle, the hero is immune to new status ailments for 6 turns. I will take that all day long. And again, he's disappeared. Come back to me, my owly friend. Sorry, guys. So far, so good. Stats, they are 3-star stats, but we know they're going to be pretty beefy. His special skill's called Swooping Support, and he's running at average speed. So, average speed, the caster and nearby allies regenerate 429 HP over 3 turns. Caster and nearby allies get 45% chance to dodge, attacks, and special skills. Okay, for 3 turns. And the caster and nearby allies get 45% critical chance for 3 turns. I like this hero. Rustbeak, you have saved this portal. Honestly, this little 3-star owl has completely saved this portal. So Swooping Support, yes, it's a health regeneration over 3 turns, but 429 at the 3-star level is pretty good. And he gets that construct core, so that 25% health boost. There's going to be some kind of health boost. It's going to be kicking in there. So I'd put that alongside the health regeneration to account for a pretty decent heal. And then the caster and nearby getting 45% chance to dodge not only special skills, but attacks. So when it says dodge attacks and special skills, I'm assuming that means actual attacks, tile damage, slash attacks. So that is really good if it is that way round. Even if it's just general dodge, still as good as, well, we've got Fawn who does it at faster speed now in the 3-stars, but not too bad. And then the caster and nearby allies getting 45% critical chance for 3 turns. Now that is a bonus that I can live with. I'd prefer an increased chance to deal double damage with any damage that I do than an increased defense against a specific element which people can just not take if they don't want to. So yeah, with that being said, I think that Rustbeak, who's hiding in the shadows again, is actually a pretty decent hero. So in order of importance, I'm going to say Rustbeak is going to be pretty cool. I think Rustbeak will be very usable on attack teams. I think he'll be usable in the tournaments. Obviously, you're not going to take him out on a 5-star team, just so that you know that's not what I'm trying to say with this hero. But yeah, alongside Felton, I can see him making a pretty deadly part of a holy attack team. And then Bonechill, he's good. He's good with his damage and his defense down against special skills, but just it's not enough. I mean, you're really relying on the nature defense being the best part of his special, and the extra damage from the core. Yeah, like I say, he's a 4-star hero. He is an epic hero. Epic should be epic. And he's just shy of epic. So I'll give him an A grade as far as epics go, but as construct hero epics, he should be better. And then Carta, like I say, she's a good healer and cleanser, and she throws that effect on the opposite team. But I'm not feeling her in comparison to this amazing character Nordica. So from this portal, obviously you've got her featured alongside Nordica. We do have Elba in here as well from the Valentine's Heroes. Odile, who's a very new hero and actually really, really good defensive hero. The long-legged Megiri, who's also an insane healer. I mean, just look at the comparison here. Recovers 60% health for all allies, lifts the latest cleansable status ailment from all allies, and randomly distributes them on enemies. All active status ailments are uncleansable for all enemies for the remaining turns of the status ailment, and all allies get plus 60% defense for 4 turns. So who would you rather have, Megiri or Carta? 45% heal, 60% heal. Lifts the cleansable status ailments, lifts the cleansable status ailments. Exactly the same. Makes all active uncleansable ailments all active status ailments uncleansable for all enemies for the remaining turns of the status ailment, or gives 24% mana generation for 3 turns. I mean, come on, guys. This is a much better hero. And if you cannot see that, then you are absolutely blind. But yeah, that is enough said. And then we've got my man Daroga, who's got a bit of a buff, and I've obviously got a soft spot for him because I've got him and I'm busy leveling him, so I want him to be the best thing since sliced bread. But we will see. So that is everything I've got to say on these Covenant Summon. Please do let me know in your thoughts what you guys think of Carta, what you think of the other new heroes, the 4-star and the 3-star as well. And I will look forward to seeing you all again in the next video. Please do drop us a like and subscribe to the channel. I wish you guys all of the best. See you next time. Bye for now.